Yeah, well, it's a must-win game without a question. We've got to get enough wins to get into the playoffs, and it's last home game. It's a great challenge for us, but I also know with confidence that how we respond to big games. We've had a pretty good track record, and the confidence are high, and we're looking forward to it.
How will you handle Greg High's situation? Have you decided on an appeal as yet?
Yeah, well, look, a couple of things on Greg. Number one, very disappointed. Just how late the charges come. We play on Sunday, and we'd only find out late Wednesday. Disappointed wasn't earlier, so we could prepare a little bit better. Second was disappointed in the charge. I thought there was nothing in it, and we will strongly appeal, and hopefully Greg will play on Friday night.
Have you got a reason as to why it took 3 days when it was unsportsmanlike, as opposed to being something that was maybe seen a day or two later?
Yeah, look, I think it got taken care of on the court. The umpires called it unsportsmanly. He didn't get ejected and he didn't get reported. 3 days after, to hear from the league's disappointing, especially with a big round coming up. And we're just lucky the guys are focused in on Friday night.
Can I ask, do you smell a rat?
Well, you can smell. You've got better nose senses than I have. But I can't open that one, Lockie, unless you're going to give me some big check to say it.
When will it be heard?
Look, I got as far. This is, it's less than 24 hours since we're known. So obviously, we're going to support Greg. It's going to be up to Greg if he wants to fight it. I'm saying yes, but it's Greg's call, and we will support Greg 100%. And for me, the sooner the better, so we can get some clarity out of it. And you find this out 48 hours before your biggest game of the year. So it's, that's why I'm disappointed that this wasn't brought to a head Monday morning.
So could it be heard today, or is he going to face the challenge of being in a tribunal tomorrow and then potentially having to play 6 hours later?
Yeah, look, it's not ideal, but that decision's out of my pay grade.
With the decision to whether he goes up and officially challenges or not, risk versus reward, one game sit out or miss both of them if he's found guilty, or none at all.
Well, like I said, I don't think there's nothing in it. So, we'll let the people handle what they do, but we'll support Greg 100%, and we'll play we'll take the decision, but we believe there's nothing in it.
What measures have you taken now to make this not, because it's so close to the game, distract you and the players and your coaching staff from the job at hand?
Yeah, well, that's a part of it, that we talk about controlling what we can control. We can't control these things. We can't control referees. We can't control a lot of things happening, but we can control how hard we play on both ends of the court and how much we're willing to put in for the team first. And that's where our focus is, and we'll continue to do that for the next home game.
Do you think the way the season's panned out, not so much ability will get you to the playoffs, it's more how hungry you are to get there in the end? Because all the teams seem so even that ability doesn't seem to really count now.
Yeah, well, you come down, we get 2 games, we're in the playoffs and in good position. So, we've had everything this season, from injuries to NBA call-ups to charges. So, I have confidence in our group that we responded in big games, and I'm looking for a great response Friday night.
Trevor, just one more on Greg. What's the process? Will you talk to him after training today? Do you need to decide straight away?
Yeah, we'll have to go through some channels with that. I've had a brief conversation with Greg this morning, but we have to get through some hoops, but I expect us to put an appeal straight in.
Is it nice from a team speak, to know what you actually have to do now to...
I thought you were going to ask me, is it nice question? It's good to have Matty Knight back, which is good. So is that what you asked? It's great to have Matty Knight back. He trained the house down yesterday, and we really missed him against Cairns.
The coach asking you.
From a playoff perspective, is it nice to go into this weekend knowing now exactly what you actually, rather than up in the air for all the clubs, everyone looks at a piece of paper and goes, this is what we need to do? It's much easier to prepare.
Yeah, well, that's locked in, just focus, control on what we can do. We are a good defensive team, and we're a great team when we move the ball. So there's 2 things that we really want to lock into tomorrow night. And we've got some unselfish players, and we want to make sure Bryce gets good looks. We don't want him to go 5 and 5. We rather him go have 10 3-pointers. we want to make sure that we're getting their inside targets and using our pressure defence for an advantage. So those are the things that excites us, and we can't wait to Friday night.
Maddie's pretty prone to head knocks and stuff. I think yesterday's had 7 now. Any concerning that?
Look, yes, always concerned with Matt, but it's, some of them is a contact sport. Some things happen like that, and maybe to get his beak out of there a little bit too would be handy. But look, we are concerned, but we've done everything right. He's passed his test on Tuesday, the follow-up test, so he had a great practice yesterday and everything's rosy for this weekend. So hopefully we can get a great game out of him.
There's not a cloud over his sort of playing future or anything if he gets too many more?
Look, we've gone down that path with the surgeons, but the surgeons are giving us the heads up. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. The surgeons are giving us the thumbs up, so, we take it from them.
How do you get Casey going? Because he seems to be the pivotal player now for you to make that next step to be a better team.
Yeah, look, had a good chat with Casey after last week. He was pretty self-critical of himself in the game of Cairns. He got a couple of hits and, he didn't respond really well. So we know Casey's better than that. And when you self-analyse yourself like that, you know that it holds a lot more weight than the coach coming down and getting on you. So, he's a true character, and I'm sure he's going to have a great game Friday.